Guys, what's up? This is Ken Susi. I'm a little out of focus. Let me fix my camera. Let me fix this camera real quick. Ooh, want to see how I... Oh, there's my dirty arm. Guys, I was a little out of focus. I apologize. Fixing it. What's up, everybody? Oh, look, Ken Susi posted. Hi, everyone. Hey, everyone. I'm putting your questions right up here on the screen. So if you have any questions for me, I am here representing this Fishman Live, Fishman Takeover as the product manager of Fishman Fluence Pickups, as well as I am the guitar player of Unearth, the heavy metal band out of Boston, Massachusetts. So if you guys want to ask me anything about my career, about my product management job, brand management job, sorry, and Fishman pickups, wiring diagrams, anything, I am here to answer all your questions. I'm going to be here every week at this time, 3 o'clock p.m., Wednesday, Eastern Standard Time. Pretty awesome stuff. If you guys have any questions about Fishman, head over to www.fishman.com. And there you'll see we have acoustic products, electric products, as well as MIDI and some amplification. Some really cool things on the site. A lot of technology that you guys might have never heard of. Obviously, Fishman has been the biggest acoustic pickup seller, for a very long time, for almost 40 years, and as well as amplification. They've been killing it for years, and obviously, as of the past 5 years, or 6 years actually now, they've been doing Fishman Fluence pickups, which are in my signature ESP guitar, the KSM7 and the KSM6. Pretty amazing guitar. We're broadcasting live, just so you guys know, too, on the Fishman Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. You can also find me on my own personal Lord of the Rigs page, as well as on our Facebook as well. So, time to bring Riff Salad to the beach. Yes, I agree. And Alabama does not know what's coming. I'll be playing in September at Furnace Fest in Alabama. Absolutely amazing. Hey, Ken, Matthew from South Africa. Hey, what's going on, Matthew? Love South Africa. Hopefully I'll get to go back there soon. Let's see. Working on any new riffs? Yes, many new riffs. I just haven't put them down on the old computer box yet. But yeah, Unearth is currently working on a new record. Hey, what's going on, Murphy? Nice to see you again. Hey guys, good to see you. Yes. Do I remember playing TJ's in Newport, UK? I was there. It was awesome. Long time back. I do remember TJ's in Newport. I remember walking around Newport looking for somewhere to eat before the show. But yeah, that was a cool show. I hope Fishman appreciates their hard work. I wish I could afford them. Well, Fishman does appreciate my work. I absolutely love the company, and feelings, I'm sure, are mutual. We have a great working relationship. The whole company is an amazing place to be. But yeah, you should save up and buy some Fishman Fluence pickups. They are far better than any other pickup out there in the world. Do the moderns come with a wiring diagram? If not, I can find a tutorial. Can I find a tutorial anywhere? Good question. Every single kit of Fluence, every single time we box a kit up and we send it to you, you get the pickups. You get all the wiring, you get all the screws, you get all the documentation, install guide, user guide. Everything you would need to know about the particular product is right there. But if you lose that, you can head over here to our website. And for instance, you said you bought a set of moderns. I'm clicking Modern Humbuckers. Here they are. You go down to the bottom of the page. You'll see a cool little video about Matt Heafy from Trivium. But right here, support. What's in support? Universal Fluence User Guide. Tells you everything you need to know about the product. Shows you how all the pins work. That's my hand, believe it or not, right there, that picture. Someone made line art of it. So that's a cool little read. But if you want the wiring diagram, Modern Humbucker wiring diagram. Look at this. This is for a Les Paul style setup. You can go over here. This is something similar to, well, again, Les Paul, but with a battery, universal battery pack. But this is very similar right here to my guitar, the one that I'm holding right now. You got a blade switch, volume, tone, one push pull. All really great. All really great stuff. So if you're looking, I'm sorry, let me find your name again. Okay. For RD Mobile. Yeah, so that's where you can go. You can go right to the website. You can find everything that you need. I dig these, man. They're great. They are great. They are really good. If you want multiple voicings, absolutely amazing. The way my guitar is configured, as you guys can see me when I play, I'm sometimes touching the knobs. This is my volume switch. This is my voicing switch. Right now, I am in voice 1, which means that every single sound that you're hearing, this is Alnico, this is ceramic, you're getting an active sound out of these pickups. But when I flip this up, this push-pull, that is engaging a whole new sounding pickup. I am not soldering another pickup into my guitar. I am actually switching a switch, and these have a very unique sound that becomes passive. So I was in active. It has a certain voicing, a certain winding, and then I switch this up, and then it's in passive with a specific winding. It completely changes your pickup. Basically, we can achieve that with the 48-layer precision coil that we use inside these pickups. It's mind-blowing technology. You should research it if you're not aware. But in this guitar, too, there's another cool feature. This has high-frequency tilt, which gives you the 5-foot of guitar length cable or 30-foot guitar length cable sound. But in my guitar specifically, right here, when I push this up, in voice 1, in the active mode, I get a negative 6 dB gain reduction. So those of you that like EMGXs or something along that lines, something that has less output for active pickups, you can get that. You can wire your guitar any which way you want. So it's pretty amazing. Unearth is awesome. Thank you, Steven. I appreciate it. Would you advise to install Fishman's on my LTD M1000? Yeah, of course. I did it to mine. I have that same exact guitar, and yeah, it's not that bad. If you know how to solder pickups, for sure you can go to a wiring diagram and all the diagrams and figure out which configuration is perfect for you. But I'm gonna say, if you're not familiar, take it to a licensed technician. Those guys always know how to do stuff. Hoping to see Unearth in Canada soon. Yes, me too. Played the 6-string at the Music Mill. Guitar is right. Yeah, I just saw Rob Ketch, as you guys just saw. Rob Ketch is the VP of OEM sales, and he does the partnership series that showcased right at 2 o'clock from 2 to 3. Rob Ketch sent me a picture on a weekend. He was at the Music Mill, and he saw that same guitar. I love that guitar. Sounds amazing. I play it all the time. Hope to see you guys soon in Belgium. I would love to go back to Belgium. Great place to play. We were last there with As I Lay Dying. Just curious, Ken, when you guys are picking out a drummer, what are some of the things you look for? Just curious. I'm not a musician. When my band is looking for a drummer, we haven't looked for a drummer in a very long time because Nick Pierce is the man. But I will say that first of all, you have to look for someone who that's right for your band. Honestly, I would say, like, how do I say it? Like, you find the guy that fits the style of your band the most. So everybody plays differently, right? And then when you're then after that's done, you have to make sure the guy's cool, or guy or girl. When I say guy, I'm speaking in generalities. But you have to find, when that person has to be really cool. They have to be somebody that you can travel with and live in tight quarters with. Because a lot of times, when you're on tour, you're in a van, a bus, an airplane, in a lobby, stranded somewhere. You have to make sure that person is mentally equipped to vibe with your other musicians in the band and handle problems or be a problem solver. So it's all about dynamics, but mainly playing wise, yeah, it's whoever feels the best when you play. And Nick Pierce for us is a fantastic drummer, and all the stuff that he plays is great. If you have several guitars, recommend Fluence, as you will want them in all of your guitars. Yeah, I actually pulled out all my other pickups that I had in my guitars prior to finding Fishman Fluence, and I've never looked back. There's not one single old school wire wound pickup that I've found that Fluence doesn't tackle and do better. So I would say, yeah, go for it. Install Fluence and forget the past. Once you experience what Fluence gives you, the versatility, the noiseless, the hum, noiseless aspect of the pickup, the phase cancellation, everything that you would ever experience with Fluence is like the perfect guitar pickup experience. That's all I can say. Is the battery pack that fits in the ESP LTD KSM ET MS? I just ordered it. Okay, I think you're asking, is there a battery pack that fits it? Well, let me just show you kind of like what I did. So right here on the back of my guitar, and I should actually talk to ESP about this. This compartment right here fits a 9-volt battery, but when you actually open one of these up, there is like a little bit of a rim of wood in here, and what I did was I basically took this off, and I just dremeled a little bit around the corners, and this compartment's actually deep enough for the lithium-ion battery and the universal battery pack, and all I did was just put a 1/2-inch hole right there, and now my guitar is completely amazing. Never runs out of batteries, and if it does, I just charge it. But I would highly advise you to put your battery pack in the same place that I did, because it does work. Hey Ken Susi, it's Wednesday. Yes, it is Wednesday. Please lie to me and say that you'll be playing the next ETID Christmas show in Buffalo. I'll buy the wings. Yeah, I would love to play that show. ETID, there was a rumor of them inviting us to play last year or the year before. We didn't get on the gig, but we, unfortunately, we're not on it this year or last year, so maybe they'll invite us next year. Who knows? Also, funny question that's been on my mind for a while, is there still no showering on the road for you guys, and are you still known as Ken Susio? I am still known as Ken Susio to the Madball guys. That's what they call me. Madball's in a great band, and actually their guitar player just signed on to Fluence. So Mitz was originally signed to Fluence, but he has departed. He parted ways with the band, and they have a new guitar player named Mike, and he's also on Fluence. But anyway, there usually is showers, and if there isn't, you kind of sink shower. But I've been known to wear the same clothes for about a week straight and just change underwear and socks. That's sometimes 2 weeks. I love quad tracking guitars with Fluence. One track with each voicing pan left and right. That's actually a really great strategy. When I'm tracking guitars, I like to play, voice one, and then on when I'm quadding them, I'll lift my tone knob up, and I'll get voice two, which is the passive sound. So you have 2 different sounds of pickups right there. And sometimes that's all you need in order to fatten up a guitar tone. The one thing that actually I think is kind of that's not great is when you quad guitars and you play tight, and it's all the same sound. So obviously you mix up the amps for quadding, but pickups matter too. So I know a lot of successful records that you probably listen to have that. That it usually has that combination, different set of pickups in all the quads or anything like that. But anyway, enough with me boring you. Which summer festival was my favorite? Mayhem, Ozfest, or Warped Tour? They were all really good. Mayhem, Ozfest, and Warped Tour equally were all great. If I had to pick one over the other, I would say that first year of Ozfest was amazing, just because all the bands in my class, and I call it my class, like Us, Lamb of God, Every Time I Die, Throwdown, Bleeding Through, Darkest Hour, Norma Jean, bands like that, we all graduated to buses that summer, and it was the first time all of us were like 6 years in a van playing like VFW halls, and then we were actually on center stage in like a huge amphitheater tour. So that was pretty amazing for us. I agree, Nick Pierce is the man. I'm glad you agreed. Nick is the best drummer I've ever played with. Don't tell him that, because then he'll go to another band. What do you think about Javier Reyes' set on the 6-string guitar? I think it's amazing. Javier Reyes' guitar pickups have this. Let me show you real quick. Let's throw this. Let's go over to Javier Reyes. Obviously, Javier has an amazing set of pickups in 6, 7, and 8 format. As you can see right here in the description, and I'll highlight it, his bridge, voice 1 has like a thick low end, mid-range growl plus aggressive upper mids, able to create a huge wall of sound while still retaining note-to-note separation. So that's like an aggressive bridge pickup. Javier's pickups just like they sound very, very tough. And voice 2 for him is like a searing lead tone with organic treble and harmonics. He does a lot of soloing, so that's a great voice to go up to as your secondary voice. And voice 3, obviously, you'll know Animals as leaders to have like very, very cool split coil tones throughout their tunes. So bridge pickup's pretty cool. Very interesting neck pickup on this set. Voice 1 is like we call it fat, bubbly neck tone. Round and smooth top end. Yeah, so basically you can hear all the string notation even though it's fat. But then voice 2 has this like, and we call it an exclusive neck tone. It's warm, lively, low mids. It's got this like hollow body jazz box character. So that's like, you're never going to get that in one set of pickups. You can get that in a set of pickups from another company, but you'll never get that, at the ready. Like you'll never just like switch a guitar, like turn a guitar on and turn to the neck pickup and have that. So Javier's pickups are pretty amazing. You should check them out. I highly recommend them. I actually have some of them in some other guitars. You like my style of playing? Can I get that sound through a Marshall 50-watt half stack? Yes, of course you can. Steven, if you're looking to get my type of sound, to be totally honest with you, I'm using my Rev 100 Generator 100P, which I absolutely love. I also sometimes use the Synergy stuff as well, but I'll say if you take a Marshall, 50-watt Marshall, especially like the 80s ones, and you throw an overdrive, I usually use an Maxon OD808. So it goes guitar, Maxon OD808, and an upside-down V, and then a noise gate. You're getting my tone. I mean, it's pretty, like, a lot of amps kind of sound like Marshalls. I mean, this Rev does, it leans towards the Marshall-y kind of thing, but it's a little more saturated. But yeah, you shouldn't have a problem with getting my tone. A lot of it is in your hands. So if you like the way I play, you should really practice like down picking, and if you look at my playing up close, you'll see that I rest my hand on the bridge a certain way. So that adds a lot of character. What pickup model is similar to a classic JB? I would say Voice 2. I'm gonna show you right now. What is similar to a classic JB? I'm gonna go ahead and say what is similar and better than, just because I've had the experience to A/B a lot of JBs up against this. I would go right here to the Open Core Classic Humbuckers Voice 2. As you can see right here, Voice 2, bridge and neck. Classic hot rod, quintessential hot rod at bridge humbucker without all the baggage. And all the baggage is what you would most likely find in a wire wound pickup. But another really good pickup right here is the Fluence Classic Humbuckers. Just because I showed you the open core doesn't mean that we don't have metal covers, and it has the same voicing. So Voice 2, actually, fun little fact. I'm gonna give you guys a little treat. Every single time that I personally wire a set of classics in one of my guitars, I reverse the wiring in the switch. So usually on the bottom lug, you'll put the voicing wires. I put mine on the top lug. So in the down position is Voice 2 in the down position, and when I pull up, I get that other sound. So in the case of the open core, down is my aggressive passive tone, and the up position is my PAF sound. And believe it or not, ESP kind of followed suit with that on a couple of their models, and they started wiring their guitars that way too, just because I recommended it. And Tony Rouser, the artist relations guy there, really liked my configuration too as well. So they started wiring ESP guitars that way. Fishman use lithium ion. Yes, they do. Let me show you. If you go down here, let's see. Of course, they're not here. We are going to products, and we're going to go to accessories and tuners. Down here, you will see our universal battery pack. This is the one that I have in my guitar. We have them for Les Paul and Strat style. But yes, if you go to support, you'll see that user guide. You can see what all the information about how the battery pack works. You'll see the charging capability, and it does mention that yes, we use a lithium ion. It's not shown in this picture. The rechargeable battery pack for Strat and the rechargeable battery pack for Les Paul both have, well, actually the Strat has it in the actual backplate, but the rechargeable battery for Les Paul and the universal battery pack plug right into the actual module in itself. So really cool bit of information. Thanks for stopping by and asking. Are you talking from my personal studio? Yes. I've spent a lot of time building the studio over the years, and now we've made some Unearth records here. I usually have all my gear here, so that's why I'm in my personal studio when I do these live streams. I should be at the Fishman office, but I work remote on these days just because I can give you guys the best possible performance. With that being said, why don't I play you a song? Let's play something off of the new record. Let's go with Survivalist.
Survivalist!
Long ending. You guys get the point. That was the Survivalist off of our newest record, Extinctions. Let's see. Let's get some more questions going on here. Only pedals I use is old Big Muff. I don't know if you remember them. I have a Big Muff actually in my studio. Absolutely great pedal. You're not going to achieve the same tone that I'm getting with that particular pedal, but if you want to play some sludgier, fuzzier stuff, Big Muff's great. Yeah, I think I'll need to add those to my Nash Vegas style telly. Thanks, man. Yeah, you need some classics, definitely. Ooh, who's this? Who is this guy? Why aren't you playing the Neon Boy? I know it's in the background. That is Mr. Ryan Bruce, known as Fluff, Riff, Beards, and Gear. Check out his YouTube channel. He is the most handsome man on the internerds. But yes, Ryan has done some cool reviews of Fluence gear. He's using Fluence pickups. Go check out his channel right now. He is doing tons of stuff. And again, did I mention he's handsome? Yes, I do. I do have a Big Muff. Please give out a shout to my daughter Heidi watching the video too. She's 10 and just started enjoying Iron Maiden. It's the start of a slippery slope to an awesome world of metal. Ross, I really appreciate that you're turning your daughter Heidi onto... Well, first of all, hi Heidi. I'm so glad you're introducing her to Iron Maiden specifically. That was the first band I would think that changed my whole musical perspective. I was listening to a lot of different things at the time. Obviously, Sabbath is cool. Everyone, learns that kind of stuff when they play guitar. But Iron Maiden was the first band that really made me feel really good about playing the guitar. I really loved Maiden because the melodic harmonies and just the way they approach things. I'll never forget first time I ever bought, well, my family bought me the record Live After Death. I think that is, my favorite metal album of all time. So it's weird that it's a live album because normally you would like a studio album better, but Iron Maiden just happens to just sound, in my opinion, that much cooler live than they do on record. And again, it's one of my favorite records. Along with like another great live record is Kiss Alive 1 and Kiss Alive 2. Kind of, I don't mean to say that they're both the same record, but both those records make the band sound more amazing. So yes, Iron Maiden. I really love the covers that you guys did of Spirit in Black by Slayer. Very tasteful and well done. Yeah, I remember. We did we also did a Pantera song too as well. But anyway, yes, Spirit in Black was good. We did that a bunch of years ago. I think that was like 2008 or so. All right, guys, I am here again. Ask me anything you want. Let's see what we got going on here. Why don't I play you another song because I'm talking too much. Let's see. Let's do something interesting, something that I haven't done in a while. Did I practice this? Can I play this without practice? Oh, yeah, okay. All right. We get this every once in a while. Big Bear in the Hour of Chaos. Let's do Big Bear. It's the easiest song we've ever written, so let's do that. That was Big Bear and the Hour of Chaos by Unearth. That was off of 3 and In the Eyes of Fire. It's the last track on the record. Gabby, what's going on? How is Europe doing? Nice to see you again. What's going on, Dylan? How you doing? Guys, I am here to answer any of your questions, whether it be for Unearth, Fishman Fluence pickups, anything that you want to know about me, my playing, being a brand manager. Ryan Bruce wants me to play the yellow guitar, so I'm going to get the yellow guitar. We'll have to play a song too, with the yellow guitar as well. I forget how to play. Let me see if I can remember. I've got to remember the We'll try to play My Will Be Done. We'll try to play My Will Be Done. We could try to do that. Let's try doing My Will Be Done. Ryan wanted me to play the yellow guitar. It's his fault. I haven't practiced this. Let's see. All right, we're gonna give it a try. My will be done off of the March. Guys, oh, there is a question here. I killed the dude. Okay. Could you demonstrate the 5 dB knobs and what they sound like? Yeah, let's do that right now. I do not have it installed in this yellow guitar, but we're going to do this right now. All right. So I'm going to go from... All right, here we go. I'm going to go from voice 1, and then I'm going to switch this up. Sorry, this is voice 1. Has to be activated in voice 1. I'm going to play in voice 1, and then I'm going to lift this up, and you're going to hear less output. So let's give it a try. So as you can hear, if your speakers are great, it's tough to tell over the internet, but you're getting more push when this was down. When you pull it up, you have to pick harder. Some people like a little less gain. So that's how the knobs work. Reply back though. I appreciate that you like it, but did you hear the difference? Did you actually hear the difference between the gain? Even though, just write me back and I'll put it up on the screen for everybody to hear. I'll take another question in the meantime. Jake, how similar are the first voicing of the Devin Townsend set and the modern set? I have the moderns, Bossies, classics, looking for my next set, and how the Devins look appealing. Okay, before I answer that. Yes, got a good headset. All right, good. I'm glad you heard. Thanks. So Jake, back to your question. The voice 1 in Devin Townsend's set is very similar to this modern set. The thing is that inside, the construction of this pickup has a magnet and 2 blades, right? Ceramic magnet blades. So there's 2 blades inside of this. If you look at Devin's set, you're going to see that one row is going to be, it's just going to look metal, and then you're going to see screws on the outer coils, each outer coils, right? So what happens is, in his pickup, it's a hybrid. So in the inner coil, you're going to have a blade, ceramic, and then out here is going to be a set of poles. So what that's going to do is it's going to create a different vibe. You know, what this does is that since there's a blade going across all the strings, you're going to get a very even decay. You're going to get a lot of attack, but a lot of decay, like an even decay going down. When you have poles or screws, one half of this pickup has a little more chaos in it. It makes the decay of the actual pickup a little bit more chaotic. So as the string moves and it goes in and out of the pitcher of the screw, it actually kind of makes that decay a little more aggressive. But also, just note that Devin's pickups also have degaussed magnets in them. So we knocked a bit of the power out of the magnets to give it a more buttery, or some people say spongier feel. So Devin's pickups, for sure, and I'll put your question back up on the screen. Devin's pickups are appealing in the sense that if you're looking for that sound, that kind of vibe, I think you're gonna be pretty happy with it. Can you do the same reverse wiring on a Fluence open core? Yes, of course. You can wire any Fluence any which way you want. And let me just show you what, for those people that are showing up, don't know what we're talking about. If I go to a set, I was specifically talking about the classics. If I go to the classic pickups, and I go down, look at that guy. support. We're going to go one volume, one tone. Let's keep it easy. If you look at this wiring diagram, right, you're going to see that this green wire comes down. That's your voicing wire. It says voice 2 right here. But you're going to get a green wire that comes down, and you're also going to get an orange wire that comes down. And what happens is those two in the down position will have voice 1 will be in the down position. If you take the green wire and this orange wire and move it to the top lugs, that makes voice 2 the down position and voice 1 the up position. What you're looking at right now in the wiring diagram is that over here on the volume, you're getting, I'm trying to highlight it, but it won't let me. You're getting voice 1 in the down position, and over here on the tone, you're getting the split coil in the down position. You can configure this any which way you want. You could switch these wires up, like put the blue and yellow on the volume. You could, you could put the green and orange on the tone. It does not matter. There's a high frequency tilt on this pickup. There's so much, and you could just basically wire it any which way you want. So yeah, that long story short, that's how you're gonna do it. No, I can't play Freebird. All right, well, with that comment, I'm gonna end it here, guys. My name's Ken Susi. I play guitar in the band Unearth. I also am the Fluence Brand Manager. I am here to make myself available for you to talk to me about my band, talk to me about Fluence humbuckers, wiring, anything that you want to know about me or the Fluence product line. I am here. So please, we'll be here every week at 3 o'clock. This time, Wednesday, every single week. So just feel free to hop on in, come party with us. So guys, again, head over to www.fishman.com for any Fishman related information that you may be looking for, wiring diagrams, amps, products, whatever it is, acoustic pickups. We have it all right there at fishman.com. Don't miss out. Guys, I'll see you next week. Thank you for showing up. We had a really great audience. Take it easy.